is Rachel Coates, Junior Lab Assistant, checking off Ashlyn Walls on the sterile wet to dry dressing change. It is the 22nd at 3 p.m. Here's our scenario. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Ashlyn Walls. I'm a Liberty Nursing student. I'm going to be your nurse for today. Can I have you verify your first and last name and your date of birth, please? Okay, thank you, Mr. Jones. So today we're going to be doing a wet to dry dressing change on you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to perform hand hygiene and stick on a pair of clean gloves. Go ahead and do that now. And I'm going to go ahead and move your sheet down. Move your gown to look at your dressing. Alright, I'm going to take this trash bag and place it between your legs if that's alright with you. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove your dressing. Checking for any drainage on the pad. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take my sterile field out. Alright, now from here what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the measurements of your wound. Make sure that I don't place this on it, just right above it. I can see that the length is about 12 centimeters and the width is about 2.5 centimeters. Alright, we'd also measure the depth, taking a sterile cotton swab and seeing how deep it was. Alright, from here what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the contents of the sterile bin and place them on the sterile field. And press that out. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take saline solution and I'm going to pour it in to the basin. And now I'm going to take my gloves and I'm going to remove them. Place them in the trash. Alright, Mr. Jones, from here, if it's alright with you, I'm going to take my sterile gloves, I'm going to place them on your chest. Alright, starting with my right hand. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put on my right glove first. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and put my left glove on. Alright, from here I can go ahead and make any adjustments to my glove. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to perform the dressing change. So what I'm going to do is my right hand is going to be my clean hand, my left hand is going to be my sterile hand, and my sterile hand is not going to cross the middle of my body, alright? So what we're going to do is we're going to start by taking the first piece of gauze. I'm going to take it with my sterile hand. I'm going to place it into the solution, pass it to my right hand, and clean your wound from the inside, the center, to the outside, and place the gauze in the trash. We're going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to take the gauze, place it in the solution, bring it out, pass it to my right hand, keeping my hands above the waist, center to the outside. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to be taking another piece of gauze to pack your wound. So again, we're going to dip it into the solution, bring it out, pass it to the right hand, and pack it in there, making sure that any healthy tissue is not being touched by the gauze. Alright, now what we're going to do is I'm going to take two 4x4 dry gauze pads and place them on top of the packed wound. All right, and this is just to prevent the wet packing from getting onto the ABD pad. And we're going to do the same thing, passing it over. All right, now I'm going to take the ABD pad, keep the blue stripe up, pass it to the right hand, and now that the wound is covered, I can take both of my hands and place it on there. Take the tape. And tape it down. And now that the wound is covered, I would sign it with my initials, date it, and put the time that I changed the dressing so that the next nurse would know when the dressing was changed.